So my full name is Melissa May Smith, and now that you know all three of my names, we're officially dating. My birthday is August 12th, don't forget it. And I just got back from about a 4.5 month trip. Surprise, I'm not from here. I know I'm very tan. I got this sunburn getting the mail, okay? So I was in California, where I'm from, for about 3.5 months, and then I went to India for a month. Yeah, I got invited to an Indian wedding. You bitches could never. And while I was in California, I'm a doula, I do birth work, so I was there for a birth. And I also got to see a lot of my family, which I hadn't seen because of the pandemic, right? So I got to have a sleepover with my grandmother for the first time in my 35 years. I got to spend the night with her because earlier in 2021, she lost her husband. Yeah, it's Alzheimer's, she can't find him. Just kidding, he's dead. So yeah, I actually did get to sleep over with my grandmother, and you know, there's not a better way to clean up your set than tell your 90-year-old grandmother your dick jokes, right? So I was telling her, like, I actually have a lot of jokes being that I'm from a very big Irish Catholic family. And so the story about my grandmother is that she met and married my mother's father, had 10 children come out of her, before any of the drugs too, like, way to go. So, and then he passed away. She remarried a man who had 6 kids from a previous marriage, so they Brady Bunched 16 children together. Yeah. And so one of my jokes is, like, leave it to the Catholics to believe in immaculate conception, but not birth control. Yeah. She thought that was funny when I repeated it slower and louder. And yeah, and you know, both of her husbands were in the Navy. And I think it's kind of clear with like 10 kids, you have a thing for semen. Like granddaughter, like grandmother, it's the family. Yeah. But yeah, I think it is kind of obvious with my red hair that I am of Irish descent, right? And it's an interesting thing, like growing up, I'm really grateful that in school, it was before the whole like gingers thing, right? And I don't know if you guys know this, but kids today will tell other redheaded kids, or just redheaded kids, you don't have a soul. Like redheaded kids, gingers, don't have souls, right? And going to school, like, I was the only one who knew that. Yeah. They actually have a holiday, no shit, Kick a Ginger Day. Now, I don't know what day of the year that is, but try to kick me any day and see what the fuck happens. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's also a holiday, Fuck a Ginger Day, and that is August 12th. I celebrate that annually. Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, growing up, I did get a lot of like, does the carpet match the pubes? And nowadays, ladies, you know, they like to shave, they like to wax it off, you know, and I call that hardwood floors. There's not a carpet or a rug to be munched. But I, being a recovering Catholic, went a bit more biblical. I have a burning bush. So if you want to see God, come see me. You know, I was told actually on a dating app not long ago, this guy says to me, you know, I like my pussy waxed. And I was like, well then wax your pussy, Jeff. So like I said, I went to India after I was in California for a month's time. And it was a fascinating thing. Like, I had never been to that country before. And because of COVID and everything, I applied for my visa. Well, they opened their doors to, like, as a country for the first time to tourists November 17th. I got my visa November 26th. I arrived December 1st. And by December 5th, they closed their doors again because of Omicron. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you don't believe that God has favorites, you're just not one of them. So I got in, and my boyfriend is actually Indian, he's from there.